Hello, my name is Claudiana Novita Bupujawa. You can call me Novi. I am from grade class 2, ISOS 2. Utilization of organic and inorganic waste in Ngada District. Chapter 1 Preliminary. One by one background. Until now, the problem that always haunt Indonesia people is the problem of waste in all their activities. Humans always produce waste ranging from organic waste and inorganic waste, which is now still not possible to find a solution in human life. Large amount of waste come from household waste or inorganic waste. With the amount of consumption, the inorganic waste reduction rate is more than the production rate. This is what causes inorganic waste to accumulate in every corner of the city, so that with organic and inorganic waste, an area will resulting in the emergence of virus. In other words, we as the young generation must be able to find the best solution to overcome the waste problem that hit our country. Basically, we are not yet full organic and inorganic waste, which are detrimental to humans, but the factor that cause them to harm themselves. Indonesia itself has many area affected by natural disaster because of the attitude of humans who do not care about waste. Even though inorganic waste can be roused into useful and more useful material. Plastic waste is waste that it is waste like it. It will take a very long time to rest millions of years. But if it's not us, plastic waste will accumulate and harm humans in the future. Therefore, we must save the earth for the future. One by two formulation of the problem. 1. What is organic and inorganic waste? 2. Type of organic and inorganic waste. 3. Positive and negative impact of waste. 4. Solution to overcome waste problem. 1 by 3. Destination. By reading this cancer paper, I hope that I can provide great benefits for myself and for others besides. That my main goal is to turn waste into material that has economic value or produce waste, so that has economic value or produce waste, so that it become harmless material for the environment. Hopefully, with this paper I can solve the problem of waste that is hitting the community at this time. 1 by 4 benefits of 1. For the authors to share information with readers and channel opinion about the use of organic and inorganic waste. 2. For students to add information and knowledge about the use of organic and inorganic waste. 3. For school to, to have student talents to make a craft. 4. Trade community get information about recycling and waste utilization. 1/5 reading method. In reading scientific paper in the author's read book and shares for various data from this internet. Chapter 2 Theoretical Review. What is unwet waste material after the end of waste process defined by humans according to it is as a natural process. In fact, there are no concept of waste that exist only produced after enduring natural processing. Taking place understanding of waste according to experts. 1. World Health Organization. Various good organic things from human activities that are no longer us, either unsaid or discarded. 2. Professor Verratti Study. Santa as all kinds of unpressed resources. 3. KBBI. All items discarded by the owner because they are no longer us or haunted. 4. Undang-Undang Nomor 18 Tahun 2008. All the remains of human daily activities or natural process in the form of solid or semi. 5. Noto ad mojo. An object or material that is no longer us. 6. Wijaya Jati. One of the residual consequences of all its activities. 7. Kodo Atik. Solid waste or health of the result of human activities. 8. Azwar. Garbage is anything that is not us and like, so it must be thrown away. Chapter 3 Diskusi 3/1 The meaning of organic and inorganic waste. Waste is the residue of a building from a product or item that is no longer us but can be recycled into items of value. Organic waste can be said to be environmentally friendly. Waste and even waste can be reprocessed into something useful if managed properly without being managed improperly. It will cause disease and unpleasant odor from the rapid decomposition of organic waste. Inorganic waste is waste that is no longer as or difficult to decompose. Inorganic waste buried in the ground and can cause soil pollution due to carbonic stubbornness are classified as difficult to decompose, and the waste will be buried in the soil for a long time. 3/2 Type of organic and inorganic waste. Based on the type of organic waste can be classified into two, namely wet and dry organic waste. 1. Namely wet. Wet organic waste, inorganic waste that contain a lot of water. For example, wet organic waste is vegetable residue, banana peel, rotten onion, skin, and the like. This is what I say that organic waste can cause unpleasant odors, which cause high water content. This dries rot quickly. 2. Dry organic waste. Dry organic waste is organic waste that contain little water. For example, dry organic waste is wood, tree branches, and dry leaves. Most of the organic waste is difficult to process, so it is more often burned. Example of inorganic waste. Example of inorganic waste are plastic bottles or cans of crackled drinks, as material glass, cable, electronic goods like bulbs and plastic. The benefit of organic and inorganic waste. 1. The benefit of organic waste is that organic waste can be used for compost or organic fertility. 2. Benefits of inorganic waste. Inorganic waste can be used to make headscrub from trash or waste. For example, plastic waste can be turned into bags. 3. Managing waste so that it has economy value. We can process waste management with the 3R system can be tried by everyone and at any time because handling waste with the 3R principle only requires taking time and the disease will arise from trash. 3 by 3. Negative and positive impact of waste. The negative and positive impact of waste, namely that it cannot or is difficult to decompose. Dangerous and toxic reducing the extent from human health. The positive impact of inorganic waste can be directly into healthcare and can be asked again. The negative and positive impact of organic waste. Have the negative impact namely causing a bad smell, while the positive impact can be used as fertilizer. 3.4 Solution to overcome waste problem. Overcoming the problem of garbage at home or in the immediate environment is not only the responsibility of the government of cleaner, but together we have this spot of garbage where we must protect the environment. Chapter 4 Closing 4 by 1 Conclusion. Based on the explanation above, it can be concluded that waste is a material that is no longer desirable, so that the virus type is no longer desirable, so that the various type of waste have many negative impact on life. For example, for health, it can cause various gain, illness, and death for people later. Environment until it has a negative impact on the social and economic condition of the community. Good and correct as of waste can bring many benefits to earthing this waste. We can recycle it into various handcraft and something related like compost. Based on example above, it can be concluded that waste is a material that is no longer desirable, so that the various types of waste have many negative impact on life. For example, for health, it can cause various kind of illness and death for people in environment until it has a negative impact on the social and economic condition of the community. Good and current as of waste can bring money beneath to earthing. This waste we can recycle it into various handicraft and something related like compost. Maaf ada sedikit kesalahan. Chapter 4 closing. 4 by 1 conclusion. Based on the explanation above, it can be concluded that waste is a material that is no longer desirable, so that the various types of waste have many negative impacts on life. For example, for health, it can cause various kind of illness and death for people that environment until it has a negative impact on the social and economic condition of the community. Good and correct as of waste can bring many benefits to earthing. This is waste we can recycle it into various handicraft and something related like compost. 4 by 2 suggestion. See the negative impact of waste that is so many and our effort as a. Thank you for me. Goodbye. Thank you very much. See you next time. Mohon maaf jika ada kesalahan kata-kata karena saya juga agak kurang sehat. Jadi saya minta maaf sekali lagi untuk Pak Guru karena mungkin saya salah di kata-katanya sedikit. Maaf. Terima kasih.